Hello, hello, hello. Who is live? 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 Hi. Who is live? Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Ka, how far? Good morning. Hello, guys. Hello, guys. Let me build the audience and let's chit chat. Let's chit chat. Hello, people. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Ka, good morning. Good morning, sis. How far? Hey, my brother. Good morning. Good morning, brother Kingsley. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for joining. Good morning. Thanks for joining. Let me build the audience a little bit and let's have a chat. Let's continue the chat of yesterday. We had a good discussion yesterday, and because of time, I could not finish the video. So I decided to come this morning to make a continuation of the video. Let me build the audience at the. Okay. Yes, bro. Good morning. Thanks for joining. How is Malaysia this morning? How is Malaysia? My brother from another mother. How is Malaysia this morning? Hope everything is fine. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Who is live? Let me build the audience a little bit and then I start talking. We have to conclude on what we started talking about yesterday. If you've not watch the beginning, the first part of the video. Okay, bro. Okay. If you've not watched the first part of the video, please, I will beg that you go to you try and look. Hi, bro. Hi, brother Eno. Good morning. You check the previous video, then you can understand what we have been talking about. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Yes, guys. Let me just make a little introduction of what I want to say. Actually, yesterday I started a video on traveling as per people who wants to travel, people who are traveling, and people who think of traveling. Good morning, guys. Thanks for joining the live. Thanks for joining the video. So, like I said yesterday, there are we have many young ones in Cameroon, people in Cameroon who wants to travel abroad. And also, there are people who don't even care where they are going, they just want to travel. So previously, we've been seeing horrible videos coming out on the internet. We've been seeing people like I said yesterday. I saw a video from Bahrain, if I'm not mistaken, and a boy was talking about his experience he had in Bahrain, and he had blisters all over his feet. I know that's not the first video. People have been talking about this issue, but people keep traveling. People keep doing this. People keep taking the risks. I cannot stop anybody from taking the risks, but I think I can only talk because I can give out my experience, and then you make the decision. You traveling have the decision to make. But I have experience because I will not say I know everything, but I have experience because I've been to the Asian continent, and I've been to Europe, and I can say one or two things about these places. So if this what I'm doing, if this talking will like make somebody to rethink, or yeah, I think it's okay, even one person to rethink about their decision they want to take, this is okay. I don't mind doing it. Yeah. So yeah, like I said yesterday, before you leave Cameroon, we all know Cameroon is very dangerous. Now, it's very difficult. I will not say dangerous because it has not reached in that point. But Cameroon is very difficult now, and people are facing a lot of difficulties. And everybody, every youth, they want to leave the country because there is like unemployment. People are there, they have certificates, and they don't have jobs to do. They can't find any job to do. So they feel frustrated and they just want to leave Cameroon. But my advice is this: even if you are that frustrated and you want to leave Cameroon, you should be very careful where you go to. You should try and find information. You should try and and search online. Now the internet has made it easy for you can be in Africa and know what's happening in Europe, and know how Europe is, and know how Asia is, and know how America is, and all other places. So people should do their findings very well before you take that risk of leaving Cameroon. Because I will tell you this: there are situations people find themselves in that they start saying, "Oh my God, if I knew this is what I'm going to face, I would not leave Cameroon." When there are situations you meet out here and you'll be like, "Who sent me? If somebody told me." Yeah, I've been in that that stand where you just want to leave. Yeah, I remember when I was like, the first time I was about to leave Cameroon, I was like, I don't care where I'm going to. Even if it means me going to any place, I just want to leave Cameroon because it's so frustrating. Yeah, I understand. I understand that part of it. But again, life is so expensive. Life is so precious. We should not just like, because you want to travel, you just take anything. You just want to go anywhere. That's why maybe this video that I'm making, it's going to touch somebody. It's going to like, I mean, make somebody understand about the choices they made. Like I said yesterday, I want to tell you a little story about hi sister, hi big sis, thank you for joining. Thank you. Yeah, so we are just continuing the discussion we had yesterday about traveling, and yeah, like, okay, yeah, I want to just tell you a little story about an experience I had. The first place I left Cameroon to, I went to Russia. That was about, it's a while now. Yeah, but it's about more than 10 years today, I would say. So when I left Cameroon and I went to Russia, there was nothing I was thinking about. I was just like, oh my God. That night I was leaving, I was so happy. And then when I was in the plane, I was like, oh my God, I finally left. Now I'm going to a place where I'll make it big, I'll make life, and then I'll come back to Cameroon very solid and all that. The dreams that were in my head, they were so big. Nothing could stop me. Nothing could like tell me that this is the situation that you are going to face. I'm telling this story. Maybe this story will change, will like somebody who is somewhere thinking that, okay, I want to make this journey. I will only say what I know. I will not say what I don't know. So when I arrived in Russia, because the person I was talking to, while in Cameroon, the person was in Russia. He was like, "Oh yeah, there's job here." The person let me like start from the person who gave me the visa. He was like, "Before you go, this razor blade, this tiger razor blade we have in Cameroon." He said you have to buy a lot of it, like buy a lot of that razor, because they have a company in Russia that they want to scrape out something. He was saying something like that. That night, we were like three of us that he gave that visa to, and we went and bought those razor blades. I don't know if you know that tiger razor blade. We bought a lot of it. We were like ready to go. We were like energetic, and we just want to go. So while landing in Russia, this person was supposed to pick me. We were talking, and then I gave him my everything. I told him about everything in my itinerary, and he knew when I was landing. He was at the airport. He was supposed to be at the airport to wait for me, but he came like about an hour late. I was already confused because that's my first time leaving Cameroon. So when we went there, when I finally saw him, so I told him, "Well, I'm so tired. Can we go now? I've been waiting for you like an hour. Can we go?" He laughed. I did not understand why he laughed. But I was like, I asked him, "Why are you laughing?" He said, "No, as today, so I don't get place where you go stay." I was like, "What?" He said, "Yes. You don't really land. You don't really land. You already the bush. So why are you looking so surprised? Now push this down. You will survive." This is an example of this is like a true story that I'm telling you. And there are many similar examples outside that people will not tell. If people come out on camera to tell you their experiences, their face abroad, you'll be like, wow. I'm telling this story not to discourage people traveling, but you need to do your findings. You need to be really sure where you're going to. And I mean, Google is our friends. We can get information from Google. So he said, "I don't know where you are. I don't know where I'm going to take you to. I don't have a place myself. I'm just squatting with a friend." And then I looked at him. I was like, "What are you saying?" Say, "Yes, Patricia, that's true." I said, "I'm dead. Is this what I found myself in? Is this what I'm like?" Yeah, saying that, even I still have a little bit of hope, because I know this is abroad, and the grass, like, we come from Cameroon and we say the grass is green in this part of the world and everything is going to be fine. So he tried to make some calls, and some people picked. They were like, "No, they don't have space. They cannot keep there." And I was at the airport for like 3 hours, just trying to find where I can sleep, and like, oh my God, with my bags and everything. And then finally he said, "Okay, let's go. I'll try. I'll just find a way." Yeah. What can I do? I don't know what to do. My return date was about a month after my return date was a month after the day I I arrived. I could not do any magic. I would just have to follow him. So we We went, we went to, he took me somewhere. And when we got into that house, behold, I saw like it was a 2 bedroom house, and I saw about 8 girls. When I was pressed, I said I want to use the toilet. So they showed me the toilet. Going into the toilet, there was just chaos in that toilet. Like pants, female pants, they were in that toilet more than 20. They're just hanging everywhere. I was like, what's this? What is happening? What is happening here? So I went out, I met them. There were many people in the house. So he told me this is a friend's house, and this friend, she does this night job. I was like, what's night job? She was a Nigerian lady. What night job? Said the girl is a prostitute, and they go out to hawk men. And these girls who are staying in this room, there are about 6 of them. They are also the girls she brought from Nigeria, that they will be like prostituting for prostituting for her and bringing money, paying her. She's their madam. My God. She said, so I just want, maybe you can just stay. I was like, are you crazy? Are you for real? What are you saying? He is my friend on Facebook, and he knows what I'm saying. I'm not calling names, but I'm telling this story to maybe somebody in here will understand what people, because people don't, when people have gone through that struggle and then they survive, they just want to stay silent. They just want to like be grateful, be happy, and then some people don't want to share their experience. Yeah, but I'm sharing this experience. It's a true life experience that somebody maybe will like have a rethink before making these moves. So to cut the long story short, I did not. We left there again with my bags and everything, just arriving in a country and being so confused. So he called a man. That man was a Nigerian man, also working in the Nigerian consulate or something like that. So the man came and then he told me how much I'm going to pay and all that. I said, yes, it's okay. I have money. I will pay for the room. He said it's a one. He has a room in his house that I can rent. I said, okay, no problem. Let's go. We drove. He took my bags, put in the car. I don't just imagine. I don't even know this man from anywhere. And then we drove for like almost 2 hours. I was in that car, a car which is locked, and then I was just praying and talking to God. And like the boy told me to give him my passport. I was like, "Well, why should I give you my passport?" I was like, no, so that just for security's sake. And then I was like, but I know him and I know his family back in Cameroon. Giving him my passport, it's better than going somewhere with this man and then he ends up taking my passport, and then I don't even know the man. I don't know where to find him and all that. So I told him that it's okay. I will call him the next day so he comes and know where I'm living, and then I can give him the passport. He said, okay, no problem. This one, we're just talking, the two of us. The man did not hear what we were saying. So when we left, we arrived the house. The man asked me, where's your passport? Can you give me my passport? I said, my passport is not with me. I gave that guy my passport. He was like, why did you give him your passport? Why? I was like, oh my God, what is that? I said, yeah, it's my passport, and he's my brother, and I gave him for safekeeping. So he was furious, but I don't know. He just left. He went and slept. I also went and slept in that one room. So life, from that moment, I knew that everything is not all right. This is a bad decision that I've taken. And this is something that I'm going to regret this decision. This visa was just for 1 month, and the visa is expiring very soon. I don't even know my next step. So, people, this 1 month, it passed without me even doing anything, working or anything. I'm paying a house for almost about $300, but I've not worked anything. I don't have anything. It means that it's my family who is going to send me money when the next rents come. Or I was so confused. So I ended up getting a job in one chantier, like a place they build house. That what is that job? It's like cooking food to the black guys, because there were many black guys working there, working in the chantier, carrying things up and down and all that. This the experience I had in that place was, I have never seen such a thing in my life. It was horrible. I see people sleeping in bedbox infested houses, bedbox infested beds, and they get, it's like normal to them, like, because they don't have where to go. They can't afford to pay a house. They don't have where to go. They cannot like leave that place. It's the heart of winter. They cannot leave that place. They just have to be there because they, for the shelter and the food they get, and they are not even paid for the job. We lost about 2 boys because Russian winter is not a winter that you can joke with. It's a horrible winter. So I managed to be in that country for 9 months. I mean, 9 very, very, something that I would not like to tell anybody, very difficult months of my life. And one day I just got up, I said, I have to go back because this is not what I envisaged for myself. This is not what I wanted. This is not the abroad that I want to go. I was there for that 9 months. They keep sending me money from Cameroon. I have to pay a house, and I am the one who is supposed to be sending the money, not the other way around. So everything was like, no, this is not the place. So people, let me come back to the story that why I said this story. We have to be careful. People are just, there are people outside that they find delight in duping people, taking their hard-earned money, sending them to places that there is just nothing. It's a dry land. There is just nothing there. Yes, there are places that for example, I can go somewhere and it's not favorable for me, but another person goes there and things works out well for the person. But my brother, my sister, this abroad is not easy. I will say it, and I'll say it. If somebody asks me, Patricia, you get any line, I will advise the person that if you're looking for line, don't just look for line. Let them not just take any, like, they'll take you a visa from Belarus or this some of these breakaways, the Eastern European country, and then those people, even they are even hungry. They don't even have food to eat, and then you come there, just seeing you in their country, it makes them angry because you are like coming to shorten their ration. So it's like they get angry when they even see you. They can even like attack you. Yeah, I knew like about 3 boys who were brutally attacked in Russia by these skinheads, they call them. They attack them for no reason. You're just walking, and a group of white boys with bar head, they just come attack you. You are just receiving blows from all parts of your body and in all parts of your body and all that. So it's really, if people come out and tell you their stories, some of you, even you will be like, there are people who are in Cameroon who have their business, who have their jobs. I mean, like teachers who have a matrical number, and then they are running to come abroad for what? I mean, to some of those countries. Yeah, there are countries. Don't get me wrong. There are countries which are very nice that you can make a life. Even those countries, they have their challenges. They have their challenges. For example, let me take example from where I am. I live in Denmark. Living in Denmark, for example, if you come as a student, you have your challenges because coming as a student, it means you have to be paying tuition fee. And paying that tuition fee, in Denmark, the rules of student rules are very strict. When you are a student in Denmark, you have a specific hour you have to work. If you work above that hour, your visa will be cancelled. They don't joke about that. They don't even joke with anybody. Your visa. I know a guy who was here, and just because they did like they had a project to write, and then they did copy, like I wrote the project, I gave it to my friend, he wrote the same project, and then they submitted the project. Their visa was cancelled. Their student visa, the school reported to the immigration, their visa was cancelled. I mean, in Denmark. And that boy became so stranded. He had to, because they gave him 2 weeks to leave Denmark. And when they say that, they don't even smile with you. Now he's no more in Denmark because you cannot function. If you don't have a matrical number, you are not in the system. You cannot go to the hospital. I came to this country when I came once in this country. I was about 7 months pregnant. I didn't have, like, my matrical number was not yet out. I could not go to the hospital. I went with the long stomach. They refuse. In Denmark, they don't even smile with anybody. It's not like other countries that they'll be like, okay, let them treat you, and then they like ask your case, and they don't smile here with anybody. If you're a student, if they say you are working 24 hours a week, if you work 25 hours a week, that visa is cancelled. I mean, like, cancelled. And when your visa is cancelled, it means that you have to leave the country. They give you a specific time to leave the country, and there is no way. Even if you get married to the queen of this country, they will not change it. That's how hard it is. They will not change it. It is done. So people have challenges. If you come, for example, if you come, like, even a spouse, if you come as a spouse, yeah, different. Sorry. If you come as a spouse in this country, you have rules you have to keep. You cannot just, like, you come in, you have to write an undertaking that they are not supposed to take care of you. You decided to bring your wife in this country. You decided to bring your child to this country. They are not responsible for it. You sign a document. This is not joke. And if, for example, one day, and your wife or somebody you brought under you as a spouse or as a sibling or something goes to the commune that they need money, and they give them any dime, knows that person will never have a permanent resident in this country. That's how hard it is. Yeah. For example, I came as a spouse in this country, and if I happen one day I go to the commune, it means like to the council, and tell them that, oh, I don't have money, I don't have food to eat, I need food, because they don't give me a dime in this country. I have to work before they don't. It's not, they don't give me. So if I go now and tell them I need money, I don't have money, and the commune should give me something, they will give me money. But that money they have given me, I will never have a resident permit I will never have a permanent resident or a passport in this country. It means you have eaten your resident. Yeah, that's how hard it is. So people have challenges. People have a lot of challenges that they will not. People just brave it and move on. So if you decide you're in Cameroon and you're deciding to travel, I will advise that you make your findings very well. Go to the internet, search, Google, and you know where you're going to. You know where we are going. I'm saying this because I made that mistake also. I traveled to a place I know nothing about, and then I had the biggest shock of my life, that and also time wasted. Yeah. So you need to make it. You need, if people. I mean, like, people like Nigerians. They are everywhere in the world. Even in the places that trees don't grow, they are there. They are this type of people who are hustlers. They are everywhere. So try to make findings, ask questions, talk to people who are there. I know some people will really lie, that you get into the shock, and then you're like, oh my God. Like the story I talked about yesterday. I was moved by people's timeline, the pictures I see, people posting on people I know that I knew when they travel, and then like they were like putting up their best, coming to the camera, and then I was like, oh my god, this person have made it. And then when I went there, I saw these people. I was shocked. Their situation, I was shocked. And when I left, I was going back to Cameroon. They were like, Patricia, story for abroad. In the end of abroad, oh, man, just don't tell anybody what we are facing here. Story abroad ends abroad. Yeah, people are sorry. I mean, I met people who eats rice. I mean, not just like the rice and stew you can cook in your house very well. I saw situations. I mean, situations. I was shocked that is this abroad that people are living in. Yes, it was abroad and it was a European country. I'm talking about Russia. Yes, I met Cameroon, our brothers who are dating Nigerian girls who are prostitutes. I mean, they know that they are prostitutes. They take them out, give them to men. They collect, they wait for them. They come down, carry them back to the house. I mean, that's how serious it is. You know for a fact that your girlfriend is a prostitute, and that's what she does for a living, because she's paying a house that you can stay there. She's giving you food. That's okay for you. I mean, people have lost their conscience. They don't even think. They have lost their conscience. It's not easy over here, guys. It's not easy. Yes, people will not come and tell you the truth. They won't tell you the truth. They will come and form for you and do. Oh, hi, welcome, guys. They'll come on the camera, put up their best, look good, nice, and then form for you. Tell you all the lies you want to hear. Let me go now to don't take this as discourage, like I'm saying all this to discourage people who wants to travel. No. There are right ways to travel. I will never compare living abroad. I mean abroad, when I say abroad, I mean abroad, like in countries like Germany, Denmark, Finland, Sweden, Norway. I mean, you know, these countries that I'm talking, these Schengen EU countries. I will not compare these countries are nice. They have human rights. They respect people's right. I mean, people have made lives, good life there. You understand? Even there, they have their own challenges also. But coming abroad, you need to do your findings. There are ways to come abroad. You can come through schools. You can sit in Cameroon. You have a computer. You have internet. You Google things. Everything is on the computer. Everything you want to know. I don't even see the need why people will be paying people 3-4 million to find the visa and all that. That's just laziness for me. I have done that also. It was laziness and ignorance, because if you know, you sit on that computer in Cameroon, do everything, find every information, do them yourself, and come to Cameroon genuinely, come to abroad genuinely, without anybody scamming you or sending you to your death, like how people have been. Hi Bala. Hi, welcome to the live stream. Welcome. So you can find schools, and then somebody will ask me, what about people who have not gone to school? There is another way. They call it au pair. There's this au pair. These things I see only these Eastern African country girls, they do it. In this country, that I know a lot of Africans who came as au pairs. In this country, that I like au pair, like you find a family who is looking for somebody to take care of their kids, a working family who is looking for somebody to take it. They look for people from Africa, Asia, many other places. You just maybe talk to them. You put, like, have a conversation with them on internet. You talk with them, and then they send you documents, send you invitation letter. You come as an au pair. You live in with them, either a live-in au pair, or they rent a place for you that you take care of their kids while they are at work or school or anything. I don't think I've never met a Cameroonian who have or heard about a Cameroonian who came in that way as an Opel. But most of these Kenyans, Ugandans, and these other African countries, that's what they do. Many of them they are here as au pairs. That European families they invite them from Africa to come to Europe, and with that also when you come with such a visa, you stay for as long as the people they want you to stay. And even in that process, you can even get a man to marry, and then you remain in the country, or you can even go to school, and then your status changes after you have after you have lived after you have lived to them, after the time maybe their children are grown, or they no more have need for you, you can switch your visa to another visa. Also, I want to like uh, talk about this thing of, okay, I live in Denmark, and we also have these challenges. Most of these countries which have a different language apart from English as their first language, that's also a very big challenge, because when you come to countries like that, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Finland, and Germany, and most of these countries, you need to learn the language, because if you don't learn the language, what you end up doing, either you end up, if you are not like an IT specialist that you can you can be employed even if you don't speak the language in banks and other places, because you are like high demand job. You end up maybe cleaning people's toilet and cleaning people's houses. It's a noble job. I'm not downgrading people who do that, but if you're somebody who wants to do better in these countries which don't speak English as their first languages, I think that's also a very big challenge. I know of many people who, because of the language, they are degree holders, and I know doctors. I'm even doctors who were already working in their countries as doctor. I have a friend here who is a doctor from Cameroon. She was a doctor. She came here to join the husband here, but she cannot even work here. She can't. Now she's struggling to write the language, get the level, because when you come as a doctor or a nurse, you have to get a very high level before you can, and then you write exam on the language. They don't even care about the even if you've been 10 years working as a doctor, they don't care. They just want you to have that high level of the language before you can be employed into their hospitals as doctors or nurses. So those are small challenges that they drag. I mean, you want to go ahead, but they keep dragging you behind. They keep like making you feel so tired and so exhausted, because you can't do what you do. You can't get the job that you really want to get, the education that you study. You can't really use them in some of these countries. Now let me go to most of these Arab countries we talked about yesterday. People, I will not advise anybody to go to most of these oil Arab countries, but it's not easy there. I know you will still tell me some people are surviving, some people are making it. They are making it there. Yes, some people are making it there. When we think about the average, how many people are making it there, and how many people are surviving? How many people are really, and I mean, it doesn't add up. Yeah, it really doesn't add up, because you will not. I There's one. I saw a video where a girl, I think she's a house help. She was in the kitchen, and then a little girl was hitting her. She could not even stop the little girl. She could not even defend herself, because um she was afraid that maybe the boss, who is the parents of the little girl, will come and shout at her. She was just covering her eyes. I was just afraid. I mean, you see a real abuse of human right. She could not even say, she could not even talk any. She was just covering her, she was just protecting her face. That's horrible. It's really, really, why subject yourself to that type of life just because you want to run away from Cameroon? Yeah, all of us want to run away from Cameroon, but you will not run from Cameroon to go into hell. Yeah, because that's very, you live in a place where you can't talk, your opinion does not count, you can't even drink water and keep the cup, you can't even say anything, you can't even disagree with anything. To me, it's so hard. That is so hard. People think that everything before you want to get rich, you have to travel. I don't think so. Sometimes even I sit and say to myself, if these people they just ask that, who wants to go back? Then we are going to give you a huge sum of money. Just go back. Maybe I'll go back because sometimes you feel so tired. You feel so tired that you are like, what life is it? Is this how I'm going to be till I'm 60, 70, 80? Getting up in the morning, running to work, maybe stay about, you'll be at work maybe about 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, and then you come back. It's so hard because the body, sometimes you feel so tired and you can't really like, it's hard, people. It's hard, even though we have good life. We have good life. When I say good life, I mean like a expectancy here. It's high. We have good hospitals. We have free hospitals, free school, and some other things that, I mean, they are good, but it's also hard. And if you don't work, you can't enjoy those things. You can't really. You must work to enjoy those things. Even in that America, that people are like, oh, America is heaven on earth. There are places that people sleep outside. They don't even have a home. They go poop like in a running stream. There are places in America that you'll be like, is this really America? Life is not easy out there. It's not easy. Now like this, even in Denmark, you can take 100 euro. You go to the shop. You cannot even buy things which will be full into in a plastic bag. You can't because everything is going up, everything is skyrocketing. The prices are up there. This war in Ukraine have just made Europe so difficult. So please guys, if you intend to travel, do your findings very well. Make sure you really know where you're going. Make sure you know where you're going to. Make sure you really know where you're going to. I'll talk again today about South Korea. There are many people who don't know about South Korea. South Korea is a very good country, but you know, every day when every year things are changing. Every day things are changing. People are changing. They are understanding. We are coming with different stories. People are changing. When I was there, life was not that difficult the way I hear now. People are even struggling to keep their stay in that country. And people are like, it's really hard. It's really hard. The jobs there, you have to work about 12 hours. Sometimes you work 12 hours standing on your feet. Not, I mean, when I say 12 hours, I mean you don't stop, you have to like, if you are like putting something on something, you are like this for 12 hours. You just go, you're going like this for 12 hours. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy. It's really not easy. Let's really, from, I don't think everything is, one must be, though one get rich, one must travel to Europe. To me, before I had that concept, but now I will, if I have to advise somebody, if you have your small money or your small capital, or you have your business, you have a job where the job guarantee is there, I don't see any needs. Really, I don't see any needs. Yes. Yeah. Don't tell me that, yeah, if it's that bad, why why are you not coming back? I will not say it's bad for me because I'm not in a country that it's bad. In Denmark, if you have your strength, you work, you will get money. Because in Denmark, the salary they pay very well. Salary is good. We have good social system. Then Denmark is a welfare state that we enjoy a lot of good things in this country, even though we pay very high tax. If I want to go to any school of my choice, I'm not paying a dime for that. And if I'm sick, I get treatment, like free treatment in Denmark is free of charge. I'm not talking about people who don't have documents. If you have papers in Denmark, treatment, you can go to any hospital of your choice. Any hospital, they don't charge you a dime. Even if you sleep in the hospital for 20 days, they don't charge you a dime. The only thing that you pay for, it's your medication, and it's even still it's still discounted. So I'm not in a country, I'm in a country that I'm blessed to be here. I'm really blessed. I'm really happy, and I'm I'm satisfied where I am. But I'm talking about these countries who we don't people how our brothers are suffering out there. I mean, in this, even in this country that you call them these oil moguls, this oil giants country, they are because they don't want Africans. They don't like Africans. Even sometimes you meet these people in another country. For example, I'm living here now. I have some of them as friends in class. They are doing like they don't even want to talk to you. They are carrying their nose up. So when I meet people like that, I just tell them, hey, look, you are a stranger, the same as I am a stranger in this country. You are not a national of this country. So the earlier you bring yourself down, the people, they just have their mentality that, I don't know what I would say, it's from their birth, because if their parents are also doing that, they copy from what their parents are doing. These Arab people, they don't like, they, I don't know, they think, they look at black people like we are so down there. So you cannot be that respected in their country. You can't. You can't. We really have to be careful. Don't just fall into these lies of what all these people, they call themselves agents, send people. Don't just fall into this. Don't fall into it. So do your findings, people. Do your findings. At least let know where you are going, and talk to one or two people who are already there to know what is happening. Yeah, talk to one or two people who are already there to know what is happening. Living in for example, I've lived in Asia, and I can tell you a little bit how things goes there. Asia is a place that you cannot have like a permanent resident. I'm not saying that there are people who don't have permanent resident in Asia, but it comes with a clause. It comes with some conditions. It's not like in Europe, Canada, America, that if you can have the passport of that country and you are like a citizen, you are a citizen, not like you are a citizen of that country. But most of these Asian countries, it doesn't happen like that. You keep paying maybe 2 years, 3 years visa. You keep paying money, paying in the name of either tuition fee or visa extension. You keep paying that, renewing your visa every day. So you even see people who have been in such countries for 10 years, and then you see them one day packing their bags and coming back to Cameroon, and you are like, and they cannot even go back to the country. You are like, what is happening? That's just the reason. They don't give you any permanent stay in most of those countries, even China and most of those countries. They just give you maybe 2 years renewable. You come every 2 years, they renew it. And one time you come, they'll be like, we are not renewing we are not renewing you anymore. So you just have to go back home. So please just do your findings. Life is difficult. It's really difficult. Now even it's more difficult abroad. I will advise anybody, if you've gone to school, find schools. Find school. They are schools which are not expensive, like hotel management schools. Find schools. Come as a student. Come with your resident, and then live in peace at least, so you can even know what to do. Your next step to take. Don't just come with anything, because people they lie to you and and tell you maybe they have something, a job is waiting for you over there, and you just go. Most of these promises, they are lies. They are lies. I mean, like a very fat lie that you go there, you'll be so frustrated. I know people in Dubai. I have friends in Dubai who, like, they told me, oh, yeah, my agent don't want to like extend my visa anymore, and they're like really frustrated. Also, in most of these Arab countries, there are many stories like that people will tell you. Sometimes people are just tired of even talking about it. They just want to like uh, take their problems and go about with their problems themselves and keep quiet. So, but please, we need to be careful. I'm saying this especially to people who are who are intending to travel, who are still in Cameroon, and who thinks that not only for Yoruba will come where life go better. You need to really think, and you need to really do findings. You need to to really find information, talk to people. Yeah. In that note, let me end here for this today. Let me finish this traveling. Please, guys, have you visited our website, the Moledi Care Foundation? You know, all this I started because I really want to, like, I'm not a camera person, but I'm trying to be one because I'm trying to like advertise this this NGO, the Moledi Care Foundation. We have a page on YouTube which is called Moledi Care Foundation. Please, guys, if you've not subscribed, please go subscribe. Help us grow our channel. We have a page on Facebook also, the Moledi Care Foundation. Please visit our page, leave your comments. Maybe there's all of this that I'm doing, it's a work in progress. Maybe there's something that you want to chip in, or something that an advice that you want to chip in, or maybe you want to support our initiative, or maybe you want to help us grow in this journey. Please visit our website, visit our YouTube page, and do like, send us your comments and your suggestions. We'll be most grateful. And also, I have this information. We have a hairdressing salon in Pondo. That we have a dressmaking and hairdressing salon in Pondo, and I am looking for somebody. If there's an IDP, especially somebody who have run from this crisis, which is going on in Cameroon. Maybe the person have this can do hairdressing. Please contact me. I have a job for you. Yeah, if only you can move, you can like go to Pondo. I have a job, I have a house that you can stay, that you will not pay. So if you are that person that wants a job, that is looking for the job, and the job will come with the package. I'm looking for somebody who can teach children. Now children are on holidays there, and I just think that we should open this thing so they can get busy. If you are that person that you can do this hairdressing, it's a salon work. I have a salon that I'm looking for somebody that can do it, who can move, because the place is in Pondo. Pondo is in Boyuka, in the Fako division. If you can move, please contact me and let's talk about this. I also have this dressmaking. I have a girl there who is teaching in the dressmaking place, but she'll be there just for 6 months. So if there is somebody who can do it, also who can come there, who can work as a hairdresser or a beauty salon, please contact me and let's talk. Yeah, let's talk about it. I'll be waiting for your call or your messages. let's talk about this. Thank you all for joining. This is morning, and I know people are very busy with their own activities, but you took the time to come join the live. Thank you so much. But please don't forget to go like our videos on YouTube, the Moledi Care Foundation. Go visit our page. We have a website which is called moledicare.dk. If you search in any search engine, it will take you to our website, and we have a blog also in the website where you can read about what we are trying to do, what we are doing, what we are all about. So go like our page, send us your suggestion, and thank you again once more. And to this note, I say have a wonderful weekend. This is Friday, and everybody's happy to be free for weekend. So enjoy. It's summer, and it's very beautiful. Here I can show you a little bit around. It's very beautiful. This is my Cartier. It's beautiful. Now everywhere is green. Soon we have winter. So guys, enjoy your summer. Thank you all for watching, and see you again some other time. Do remain blessed. Love you all. Love you all. Ciao, ciao.